Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia, and this video is on Myanmar, the Myanmar Civil War, and but it's not actually exactly on the Civil War part. So this is the broken news from the border of Thailand and Myanmar. So at the border of Thailand and Myanmar, around the region of the Tak, a Ukraine so not Ukrainian. I'm so used to the Ukrainian war. So there's a Myanmar MiG-29 intruded within in the Thai airspace. So it actually flew into the Thai airspace up to 4 or 5 kilometers into the Thailand airspace, and they actually opened fire, but not into Thailand, but back towards Myanmar. So they actually flew around and then they actually fired into Myanmar territory, but above Thailand airspace. So let me read quickly on this excerpt that I have selected. So around noon on the 30th of June, so a MiG-29 from the Myanmar Air Force fighter jet intruded 4 to 5 kilometers into Thailand's airspace. So around the area of Ban Wao Lei Thai and Ban Wao Lei Noa villages, so based on border source. So the intrusion of the jet fighter caused panic among the villagers as they hear loud explosions within Myanmar, and this caused panic within the villages of the two Thai border villages. So villages prompting them to take shelter in bunkers. So the schools around the area also immediately suspended classes as the fighter jet flew low above its building. So and this is what had happened, and in fact there's actually also footages from this situation. So let me show you the footage.
As an e-commerce store, one of
Ignore the advertisement. Oh god, you're gonna watch the whole Ninja Van. Yeah, this video is not sponsored by Ninja Van, just saying. So let me on the audio a bit. So that's the Myanmar fighter jet. This is, I think, just not sure if it's that's and this is you can see the fighter jet is actually towards the border region. There's more spectacular footage coming up. So this fighter jet flying to the right, and then this Thai monk, I think, and then the jet will be appearing on the horizon. So it's here, and then you open fire. You open fire. You can hear the cannons from the. So this, whoops. So this is the situation over here in Thailand, over the Tak region. I think this region is called Tak. So then this area is controlled by the current National Liberation Army, the KNLA, and they also share this territory with the Democratic Karen Benevolent Army, the DKBA. The DKBA is a much smaller organization. The bigger one is actually the KNLA, which is one of the main force that is actually fighting the Myanmar army. The KNLA actually dominates the entire this sexy lake of Myanmar. So and this entire region is more or less under their influence. So this let me go to the article. So the Thailand immediately sent diplomatic protest against to the Myanmar side. So let me scroll down. So the spokesman, so let's talk about the statement, the official statement from the Thai Air Force. The Prapas Sonjaidi, the spokesman for the Royal Thai Air Force, said that a military unit under the Royal Thai Air Force reported one unidentified aircraft crossed over the airspace over the Pong Prak district at 11:16 a.m. 1 hour before noon on Thursday. So the jet launched airstrike on ethnic rebels along the border and intruded in the Thai airspace before it disappeared from the Thai Air Force radar system. So the Thai Air Force deployed 2 F-16 fighter jets and they conducted air patrol over the district. But by then the Burmese fighter has already disappeared. So they ordered the military attaché in Rangoon, which is Yangon, to talk to the concerned agencies in Myanmar. So later that the Prime Minister and Defense Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha had spoken to the Air Force Chief ACM Nabadej Jupatemia about this airspace intrusion and asked the Air Force to lodge a protest via the Foreign Affairs Ministry to the Myanmar Air Force attaché in Rangoon or Yangon. So after that, he phoned his counterpart, and the Myanmar Air Force chief apologized and said that there will be no reoccurrence of the incident. And that basically closed the chapter to this widely discussed situation over in Thailand. This is the biggest news in Thailand over the past 24 hours. And I was alerted to this by the DPA members. So this is one of these very weird events that happen over at the Thailand-Myanmar border. So if you are also never see this map before, this is actually the Myanmar Civil War map. I will do a video on this, introducing the entire situation of the Civil War and who are all the different factions within this Civil War in Myanmar. And I'll see you in the next update.